FM's 3 p.m. News. I am your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. On the local scene, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Consumer Affairs, Honorable Frederick Stevenson, met yesterday in Colombia with Her Excellency Francia Marquez, Vice President of the Republic of Colombia. Minister Stevenson was accompanied by His Excellency Alan Alexander, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Ambassador to CARICOM, and Ms. Yafet Niles, Foreign Service Officer. The meeting took place during the opening of the third CARICOM Colombia Ministerial Summit held under the theme, Sustainable Development and Climate Change. The meeting was co-chaired by Dr. Denzel Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs of St. Kitts and Nevis and the Chair of the Council of Foreign and Community Relations, COFCOR, alongside Laura Sarabia Torres, Colombia's Minister of Foreign Affairs. The meeting provided a crucial opportunity to strengthen political, economic, and cultural cooperation between CARICOM and Colombia, particularly in the context of an increasingly complex global landscape. Cuba and St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Monday, May 26th, celebrated the 33rd anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations, which have been marked by an unwavering spirit of brotherhood and solidarity between both peoples and governments. In a meeting with members of the Vincentian Foreign Ministry, the Cuban ambassador Carlos Ernesto Rodriguez Echeverry referred to the mutual benefit of having developed bilateral ties of friendship, fraternity, and cooperation, and reaffirmed Cuba's willingness to continue strengthening ties in all possible areas. He also thanked the government of St. Vincent for its invaluable support in the struggle against the U.S. blockade and for Cuba's withdrawal from the unilateral U.S. list of states that allegedly sponsors terrorism. Director General of Trade, Ms. Okolo John Patrick, highlighted that these 33 years have been a special trip and thanked Cuba for all the support provided in different areas such as health, education, agriculture, and engineering. After 33 years of relations, Cuba and St. Vincent and the Grenadines maintain a political dialogue at the highest level, as well as an increasing cooperation of mutual benefit. The two nations are also aligned on many issues of the global agenda and maintain fruitful cooperation in the multilateral arena. The traffic branch of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force will be hosting a march and rally in Kingstown tomorrow as activities continue for Road Safety Week 2025, which is being commemorated from May 25th to 30th. This year's theme, Safer Roads, Safer Communities, a Shared Responsibility, underscores the importance of collective efforts in promoting road safety throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The week of activities focuses on raising awareness about road safety, fostering community responsibility, and highlighting the role of every citizen in keeping our roads safe. The march and rally is scheduled to start at 10 a.m. tomorrow and will proceed from Richmond Hill Road around the Kingstown and culminate at Heritage Square. The march would include children from various schools across Kingstown, members of police youth clubs, and representatives from the Girl Guides Association. The event will hear brief remarks from the Minister of Transport and Works, the Commissioner of Police, and the officer in charge at the traffic branch. On to regional news. Trinidad and Tobago's Joshua Regrello's 31 hours of playing the steel pan has been accepted into the Guinness World Records. Regrello's achievement was published on the Guinness World Records website yesterday. The brief statement said the longest marathon playing steel drums is 31 hours and was achieved by Joshua Regrello, Trinidad and Tobago in San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago on 27 December 2024. Joshua Regrello is a talented steel pan musician from Trinidad and Tobago and has been performing steel pan drums for 24 years. Last December, the country rallied around Regrello as he aimed to set the record for the longest marathon playing the steel pan. His performance at WAC 90.1 FM's studio in San Fernando attracted celebrities and fans alike rallying him on. Regrello started his quest for a Guinness World Record at 6:28 a.m. on December 27th and delivered a repertoire of soca, calypso, and even on-the-spot requests from visiting artists over 31 hours. According to the Trinidad Guardian, Regrello said the record attempt aimed to showcase the steel pan's global potential and encourage innovative careers in the performing arts. With the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season set to begin on Sunday, June 1st, Jamaica's local government minister, Desmond McKenzie, has declared that the government has been improving its emergency response mechanism. During his contribution to the sectorial debate in the House of Representatives on Wednesday afternoon, Minister McKenzie said the government has invested heavily to improve the emergency response and the communication network of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. With predictions for an active hurricane season, Minister McKenzie called for national unity around disaster preparedness efforts. He said all shelters across the island are in a state of readiness, adding that Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness is expected to address the country next week on disaster preparedness. U.S. weather experts are warning that the 2025 hurricane season could have an above-average number of storms. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, predicts that the 2025 storm season could have between 13 to 19 named storms, of which 6 to 10 could be hurricanes, and 3 to 5 of those could be major hurricanes of Category 3 or above. The North Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th. On to regional news. On to news on the international scene. Israeli ministers say 22 new Jewish settlements have been approved in the occupied West Bank, the biggest expansion in decades. Several already exist as outposts built without government authorization, but will now be made legal under Israeli law. Others are completely new, according to Defense Minister Israel Katz and the Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich. Settlements which are widely seen as illegal under international law, though Israel disputes Israel and the Palestinians. And finally in the news at this hour, France will ban smoking in all outdoor places that can be frequented by children, Health and Family Minister Catherine Vautrin has said. The ban will come into force on July 1st and will include beaches, parks, public gardens, outside schools, bus stops, and sports venues. Tobacco must disappear where there are children, Vautrin said in an interview published by West France Daily. Vautrin added that the freedom to smoke must end where the freedom of children to breathe fresh air begins. The outdoor areas of cafes and bars, known as terraces, will be exempt from the ban, she said. Vautrin explained that breaking the rules would incur a €135 fine. And this has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick, saying thank you for listening. Our next newscast will be presented at 5:30 p.m. Be sure to join us then.